And if you look at what they've created individually, you can tell this movie is pretty much on par with what they're used to doing. So I saw the new Him movie. It is the latest production from Jordan Peele. And I say production because I feel like the name value is what really got everybody interested in this movie. It stars Marlon Wayans and Tariq, last name W. He is this college football player who's trying to take the next step and go pro. He has an accident during practice to which people are now doubting if he's still going to be able to make it. He ends up getting a call from the team that Marlon Wayans is on, and he goes to train with him at his house. And that's kind of where the movie starts to begin. Basically, he comes off as this figure that's going to be mentoring him and helping him get to the next step. Jordan Peele really had input on the production of this movie. Other than that, the screenplay was created by these three guys. And if you look at what they've created individually, you can tell this movie is pretty much on par with what they're used to doing. The start of the movie is pretty solid. The buildup is there. But at some point you realize there's really no villain in this movie, and the plot really doesn't seem to be going anywhere. It made me feel like I'm not supposed to like Marlon Wayans, but the way that he's helping out the young guy, it really made it confusing for me because he didn't really do anything nefarious at all. If we're being honest, he kind of came off like your average mentor trying to push you to be great. And I mean, isn't that why the guy was there? And about 3/4 of the way, I feel like the writers realized we're not really going anywhere with this story. And so that's exactly when the movie starts to fall off the hinges and loses it for me. It lacks a solid villain. It lacks where we're going. There's no real game plan. And I feel like if you're gonna build up to something, you should really let us know where we're going with this. And they don't really do that. It seems to be a lot of guesswork involved in this movie. Me as the viewer, I'm supposed to assume something's gonna happen that doesn't really pay off. I didn't know if there was gonna be any supernatural creatures or if Marlon Wayans was gonna do something to the young guy, maybe take his life force. It doesn't really establish who Marlon Wayans' character is. And that's a real letdown because the performances of everybody is pretty good. I think Marlon Wayans is the star of the movie. He's doing a more serious role as opposed to being more funny as usual. And then Tariq, I think this is a good role for him as well. He really sold that young athlete trying to push himself to be better type character. But the storyline as a whole is what really let the movie down. Overall, the tone is cool, but the message is forgotten. And in the end, it really felt forced. I like the concept of like the Illuminati being behind a lot of people's success, but they didn't really hit on that as well as they should have. Overall, I don't suggest seeing this movie in the movies. I think you should wait till streaming and see it for free, or as close to free as possible. This is nowhere near my top movie rankings for the year, and I would say this was a good waste of time. Definitely see it during the day, that way you can do something else after, maybe get a bite to eat, go read a book, anything. But this movie, not that great. So have you seen Him? What did you think about it? Did you like the message? Do you feel like they delivered on the tone and what they were trying to achieve? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, see y'all later. Deuce.